The EduTech guys present a conversation from our live coverage of FETC in Orlando, Florida from Thursday, January 25th, 2018. Enjoy the program.
Well, hey guys, thanks for having me on. My name is Andyshea Saberloon. I'm the CEO and co-founder of PledgeCents.com.
Oh, cool.
So what we do is we call ourselves kind of like been referred to as a bake sale 2.0.
Okay.
Or a social impact marketplace. So we basically work with schools, teachers, parents, and help bring money to classrooms and school resources when funding is an issue.
Yeah.
We partner with about 70 companies, edtech companies like Classcraft, Nearpod, Little Bits, Best Buy, and if you want to purchase a subscription or a product and you can't afford it, we help do the fundraising and then purchase it for you.
Oh, that's really cool.
Very cool.
Yeah, so it's been fun. We work with about 300 public school districts, a little over 3,500 schools across the country, and close to about $2 million raised through the site for pre-K through 12 needs.
That's really cool.
That's great.
So let me get this straight. So I say I'd like a new set of microscopes, digital microscopes for my classroom. We can't afford them.
Mm-hmm.
You guys not only help start the fundraiser, a live fundraiser.
Mm-hmm.
You start the fundraiser, and then you actually purchase them for me and send them to me.
Yeah, and even one of the good things about it too is even if you don't meet your goal, so let's say you wanted to purchase 10 microphones and you only have money actually at the end of it for 5, you still get to purchase the 5.
Oh, that's cool.
So it doesn't get refunded back. You still get
yeah.
to keep whatever you raise because our motto is every cent counts, right?
Right.
Sure. Every cent's going to make a difference.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So kind of give our listeners an idea of how it works. Like, what would they do? Go to the website and start the process?
Yeah. So if you any teacher from any pre-K through 12 school can go on, PTA presidents, nonprofits, administrators can go on to PledgeCents.com, sign up using school email address or personal email address. And then literally within probably 3 clicks of a button, you're already creating your page.
Oh, wow.
You put up a goal amount, how much money you want to raise, a title, a time frame, about 30 days, and a description. What am I trying to raise money for? Why is it important for my students? Why do we need this? Then you submit it to our team. We review it. That takes a few minutes, an hour at the most, and then it goes live. And then you share it. And again, whatever you raise, you keep. And we don't have, one of the biggest values we do is we don't have any platform fees. So you keep 100% or 97% because there's 3% credit card that's charged by our partners.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you keep 97% of whatever you raise.
Oh, wow.
Which is kind of unheard of in the space that we
well,
operate in.
I was just going to say that is truly that is completely different than anything I've heard of. I mean, generally there is some kind of an overhead administrative fee as part of providing the service. So if I can ask just straight out, so how do you stay employed?
We just have a lot of peanut butter and jelly is what we eat off of.
A lot of ramen noodles.
Yeah.
You eat a lot of ramen.
Exactly.
No, what we do is we operate under what we call a tipping model. So we don't call donors, we call them investors, right? You're investing in education.
Sure.
So when an investor comes on and says they want to give $10 to a teacher, then he or she has the option to tip PledgeCents $1 or
cool.
$2. If they don't
Yeah.
want to, they don't have to. But
Yeah.
the option is there for them. So that's how we generate our revenue for the site.
Well, and most people dealing with philanthropy, even at the small level, realize the need for the service that you're providing.
Yeah.
So that probably works out really good. That's a great model to work off of.
We've found it much more successful because the investors see full transparency that if I'm giving money, I know exactly where money's going. I'm not going to see any of these hidden fees or these other stuff that's going to be deducted. Otherwise, I could just go and give my friend who's a teacher the $100 bill and not have 5, 10, 15% deducted from that.
Right.
So it gives them a sense of transparency for where their money's going, which ultimately builds a better relationship with the teacher and the student.
Sure. Well, and with crowdfunding, I love crowdfunding. And if I'm funding something and I see that people are giving and the number's rising, then I realize the need for it and I realize the importance for it. And that's better than just going and go, here's $100, just take that.
Exactly.
Let me see, oh, wow, this is a big deal. I need to get on board with this. This is a good investment.
Yeah,
so
exactly right. Yeah, no, you're right. And, one thing that kind of we do different on it is we never send money to people. So security and liability are huge with us. So one of the big skepticisms of crowdfunding is You can go on today and say you're a third grade teacher in Orlando and raise $1,000 to go to Vegas on the weekend and have a great weekend.
Exactly.
Right. With us, we send the money to the schools. It always gets sent to the school, check is sent and written to the school, memo to the individual. This way, it's tax deductible, it's properly reported, all that kind of stuff.
That's really cool.
So it kind of limits or minimizes the liability or accountability issue that crowdfunding sometimes has a bad rap for.
So let's talk about I'm on the site. So you're
Great.
talking about the marketplace. So you've already reached out with vendors, Nearpod, Best Buy Education, Classcraft, Little Bits. I'm going to read them off. Brain Hive, a ton of them. Wow. So you're probably already working on a best price for the educators also. That's really cool.
Yeah. So as we continue to kind of peel off the layers of the onion, we understand more about funding issues and budget issues regarding funding for not only subscription or license models, but products, right? And what do vendors need to do, or what data can we provide vendors with that allows them to be more informative of, hey, my price point's too much. I'm charging $5 a student. I should be charging $250 a student, right? Or whatever the price point is, to let them know that what you're pricing it at ultimately can never scale in education. Teachers and schools just simply cannot afford this price point. So we've been fortunate enough to have a good array of different types of companies, the whole gamut, and we're still continuing to grow. We're probably going to get another 10 or 15 in the next few weeks. So it's exciting.
That sounds like it.
Yeah.
What a great gig. What a great company. That sounds like a lot of fun.
It is. It's very fun. It's very fulfilling. Obviously, we get to visit some of our school partners and see actually the microphones in the classroom, or them using Nearpod or Classcraft, and knowing that the teacher didn't have to shovel $100 out of her pocket or his pocket to get that.
Yeah,
that's the rewarding part of it.
Do you guys have a booth here in the exhibit hall?
No, I think about a dozen or 2 dozen of our partners do. So we just walk by and.
Yeah. Well, this is where all the stuff happens. Is right here.
Exactly.
This is where we make the meetups and we really find out what's going on. Very impressive stuff. I'm very impressed with it. I mean, you guys are providing something that definitely needed, and we'll make sure and get this out there too.
Thank you very much.
I'm sure our listeners are very excited about this.
I appreciate it. I hope so. Yeah. If anyone wants to kind of know more about it, it's just PledgeCents.com.
Yeah.
Social medias at PledgeCents on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. And then if you guys want to send my information out, it's just Andy and then SHEA at PledgeCents.com. So Andyshea at PledgeCents.com.
Sweet, man.
Pretty easy.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by.
Thank you guys.
Yeah,
We always like meeting
coming
you.
by.
Yeah.
You've been listening to a recorded conversation from EduTech Guys live coverage of FETC 2018. For more information about EduTech Guys, visit edutechguys.com. And thanks for listening.